Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we are back with Blinking, Selesnya Blinking, with Teleportation Circle, not Cycle, which I might mistake for 20 times this video, so be warned. So the deck is extremely fun. We have done similar version, but this one has Circuit Mender and double Sanctuary Warden. So we are very balanced, and we also have a nice early game with Spirited Companion, which means that on turn 4, when you cast the Teleportation Circle, we already can benefit a lot from the blinking stuff, you know? Not only just making a treasure or minor things like getting a land, we actually can start drawing cards very easily. And we also have Circuit Mender, card that I know a lot of people really like. It has its drawbacks, but I think it's pretty fun in this deck. Unfortunately, the draw is on the death trigger, so by blinking you only get life, but it's still fine, and sometimes this 2 life, especially against Boros, it is a big deal. And the fact that you can block something and still recycle the cards is pretty nice addition. You will see in one of the games. This can trade with a lot of things, it's surprising, but especially with Skyclave Apparition, you know, a lot of 2-drops will be exactly 2-2 in the end, and that's a perfect block for the Circuit Mender, so I won't call it combo, but it's actually something that does happen during the games, because we have 4 apparitions, and of course we can blink them, so basically you can assume that enemy 1-drop will become a 1-1, and enemy 2-drop will become a 2-2. And all of them can be blocked by Circuit Mender, and when he plays something bigger, you just trade it and basically heal the life that you probably lost. So that's pretty sweet. What about the rest of the deck? We have some ramp, we have the Dryad. It doesn't synergize with Teleportation Circle at all. However, we really have very important 4-drops in this deck. Like Teleportation Circle, of course, the key cards for the full deck. Esika's Chariot, if you ever played with this card, you know that it's just a one-man army. This card can win you the games on its own. I'm not even saying about situation when you can follow up with Teleportation Circle. This is extremely powerful play. If you are on the play, use Neverwinter Dryad and you basically cast Esika's Chariot against enemy 2 lands, he will probably lose the game. And very similarly with the Circle, if you can skip one of the turns and get value much faster, it is insane. And even with Spirited Companion, if you get 2 cards a turn, you will very quickly overwhelm the enemy. So that's the reason we have this small ramp. We also have the Innkeeper for the same reason. We do have Tangled Florahedron. I'm on the fence with this card. I usually cast him as a land, but there are situations, if you have perfect hand, you have 3 lands outside of this, and Teleportation Circle or Esika's Chariot, and you are on the play, you definitely want to ramp with it. But keep in mind that as a creature it will die sooner or later, usually, so sometimes it's better to have land, because you have a lot of 7 and 6 drops. And by a lot I mean 6 in total. That's quite a lot. And those are cards that you really want to cast. If you will stop at 6 lands, you won't be a happy person, especially against any kind of aggressive deck. So be wary of that. This is a good card, but definitely a choice that you do here matters. So let's go into the end game. So of course it's Titan of Industry, and which creature you choose in which matchup. So I have noticed that against Boros, Titan is basically better, because Warden is just 1 creature, it doesn't heal you. So in case they, for example, Brutal Catharsis, you are left basically with 1 extra card or 2 extra cards if you blink this, and 2 1/1 tokens. If he has Trample, they might not matter. You might still die. When you cast Titan of Industry, you have 11/11 in stats, and you probably healed 5 HP. twice. So this is a big deal, and this is definitely the play to go for if you are against Boros and probably most of the aggressive decks. Not only because of the life gain, but the fact that you get 2 creatures and 11/11 in stats means that everything that has damage based removal is just struggling so hard, especially if you give shield. You can gain 5 life and Rhino, and then get a Rhino and put a shield counter on Titan. You basically have like 4 effects in total thanks to Teleportation Circle, and suddenly you healed, you have 3 creatures and one of them is 7/7 with shield. That's insane. Not many decks can break this. And this is one of the reasons we have pretty good matchup with Boros. At least that's what I feel. Like, I feel that we have very fair shot. Unless we whiff, we generally win, I would say, especially that we have 4 Skyclave Apparition, so our removal is pretty decent. And don't forget, even if they remove the Skyclave Apparition, cool, they needed usually like 2 mana to do it. Sometimes play with fire is sufficient, but if they use this Royal, it basically wasted the whole turn, and they just got a 1/1 or 2/2, that's not great. So, with that being said, this is the deck, and I think it's pretty strong. Generally, I have noticed that Selesnya Blink in most versions is very strong deck and probably very competitive, so I wouldn't be surprised if you could climb with this in Mythic. So that's my honest take on this, and against ladder it seems very powerful overall. It's probably like the worst matchup is probably like Control. I have actually played versus Band Control, you won't see this game. Enemy cast Farewell, and everything we had just died and was exiled, and I had 1 card in my hand. This is not the deck you want to play against. Like, if the meta was heavy control with like counter spells and, you know, grindy control decks, you wouldn't want to play this. But against any kind of creature decks, like, you know, even black control, everything that doesn't control the battlefield very well, and cannot counter the Teleportation Circle, I feel you are in winning position most of the time. So, with that being said, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, I do hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, subscribe if you like the channel. So, yeah, let's not talk anymore and just go into the games. Enjoy! Alright, so we are going second. I guess we have a little bit of ramp, but I'm not sure how we play this. We might play this as a land turn 1. We will see what we are against. Alright, so this is mono black with drain. I kinda think that we need those lands. We only have 4, and we have enough value, and we don't have any 4 drops, so we don't really care about the ramp, to be fair. Yeah. With double Skyclave Apparition, I think we should be fine. Like, this is perfect target for removal. Even if they get it back, it's just 1/1 that does nothing. Same the underdog. Like, so far it looks really good for us. This I'm targeting the Tenacious Underdog because it mitigates the most damage. And we need to care about every single damage. Sure, you get the dude. However, it means, do we go... Yeah, let's go for white right now. I think Teleportation Circle does not give any value right now, so that's not great. However, this gives. Even if we lose the apparition, that's completely fine, and if he plays creature that can die to apparition, then we cast Teleportation Circle. He gets 1/1 and we get basically a free removal on top of the circle, so we get the setup and also the payout. If he keeps removing, we just play the mender. Like, we do not die to this. And next turn we can start casting the Warden, which is pretty awesome. I could set up the circle, but I don't want to fall behind. Like, if we can keep up on the board, like, our value is just better. So let's just not throw the game. Yeah, and the mender is actually shining this game so much. Alright, we have triple green, so let's go for white. And you know, let's start going extremely crazy, because it's basically good game. Yeah, he cannot compete against Warden, and he couldn't even attack us. Like, look, this is basically like super crazy aggressive deck with like full removal and 1-2 mana creatures, and we are at 16. Like, what? Okay, let's check out this hand. We do not have green. We only have this dude. And we need double green for the Stomper. It's honestly not great. Like, oh boy, whatever we draw it will be super awkward. Who are we against? Boros. Is this a mulligan? It's really close. Only the mender keeps me from mulliganing this one. I'm so greedy. We are on the play, so I think we will have a bit more time than usually, and this will die at some point. See? Told you. How the more blue his sleeves are, the more Boros he is. And we actually hit green very nicely. So that's pretty fine. He might kill the Dryad, and that's okay. It means that he doesn't have any pressure in the board. Yeah, he really hopes to do it. But this is Spikefield Hazard, so it might be different Boros than usually. Maybe Reanimator? Cameron Steel. And oh boy, like we are really lucky with the rolls. Not gonna lie. Let's go for Forest. Because I feel that 3 green is the sweet spot, because you can cast the Titan. And then we have 3 white very easily. Huh. Yeah, this doesn't change much, right? You know what? We could ramp, I guess, but I do not need ramp. I just need more lands. Let's make sure we have something. Moment Stomper starts attacking, the game will change a bit, because then he needs to play into the board, right? Unfortunately, he might have the... yeah, it's probably Goldspan, right? Goldspan. So the problem is he just plays 5 mana, plays Goldspan, and in 2 turns he wins the game. And it's very hard to interact with this. And he probably can kill us faster if he has good draw. Okay, he had the land, he had Jewelry. Alright, interesting. Smorg. I guess I could cast the Titan if I ramped, but it doesn't feel so impactful. Alright, Hinata, interesting. Alright, we have few ways to play this. We need to prepare for the Magma Opus. So we need to be aggressive. He doesn't want to block at all, right? If we cast Titan, we have 11/11 in the board, but he taps the Titan, he taps the Stomper, and we have only 6 power in the board. With Emeria Call, I guess it's worse, so let's try this one. Indeed. By the way, you can kill your own creature to draw a card. Sometimes it might be a thing you want to do. Shield counter. And shield counter goes... Titan. Always Titan. You know what? I actually do not mind Mender to die. Let's force enemy to kill it, if he wants this extra 2 HP. And we draw a card. It's not the perfect card, mind you, but it's still a card. We would draw it anyway, sooner or later. Probably sooner, right? I need to jiggle. Man, they always have Opus moment they play Hinata. So, this turn will be pretty awful, but hopefully the next one will be better. And if he taps creatures, it means he cannot tap lands, so then we can cast a Miracle. So 1/1, 1/1, tap, something like this, not sure. Tap, damage. If he has enough mana, he might just deal 4 here, which, to be honest, would be the best. or actually into Stomper. Then he taps those two, creates a token, then we Emeria call, but yeah. I don't do the math how much he needs to tap. Okay. I don't think that was best played. He should kill one and tap the rest. I think he had the mana. I think he had the mana because they are still the target, just to a different effect, right? Definitely this. Now the question, do we go for Chariot, which is annoying to play around? Or just go for the Angels? Angels are super annoying as well. Yeah, enemy is tapped out, so let's go for the Angels. It also means that all of our creatures are indestructible, so it will be hard for him to finish them during his turn. Like, he can burn down the house or something, but it's not perfect. Of freaking course, the irritating dragon is back. So basically he spends all his mana and he still has like infinite mana just from the treasure and Hinata. Definitely an issue, but we are pressuring him very hard. Like, it's lethal on board, definitely, so he needs to start blocking something. I'm a bit sad that I played this Emeria call. Definitely would be better as an angel. Huh. He wants to trade? Like, memes aside, attacking with Goldspan, like, he needs removal, he needs the Dragon's Breath. I don't want to see this dragon, just get out with this dragon, please. I'm pretty sure one of the angels will die. So I just want to make sure that he cannot kill both. Like, he can kill both, but he loses the Goldspan then. And that's fine by me. So, bro, you didn't expect double block, didn't you? I think he has Dragon's Breath, and he wanted to get the treasure, attack, and then just burn the angel that he used to block. And now he's in a pickle, because he didn't want to lose his broken card. And he will. However, Hinata is really strong with so many cards. Okay. Cool. Wow. That's a strange play, to be perfectly honest. Oh boy, this is very strong. Okay, so what we are doing is just full attack. We don't play the circle because he doesn't really know what's going on. He cannot double block a Titan. Yeah, and now we are in premium spot. I think now we win the game, right? Enemy is tapped out completely. Yep. And now we cycle the Titan for the shield, and he cannot compete with this, I think. So, shield and Rhino. So he needs a sweeper, and also sweeper doesn't save him. Pretty sweet. Oh boy, that's what you get for playing Goldspan Dragon. Even with Magma Opus, that's not good enough. I think he lost when he lost the Goldspan. Sure. I'm not even... Oh, he doesn't have a dragon. Okay, that felt good. That felt really good. When I saw the Goldspan, I lost some hope. But yeah, he just doesn't have what it takes to kill us. I think he misplayed Magma Opus as well a bit. Alright, we are going first with Teleportation Circle. Man, I keep saying Cycle for some reason, I don't know why. I guess too many Cycle decks and I'm a bit too sleepy. I guess that's it. Let's start with the planes. He might think about Boros, so no reason to give him any additional information. We play the best friend. Oh boy, this is such a good draw. Like, the Stompers are just so amazing. To be fair, all they give is basically land. So in reality it's probably better to use the Circle on Companion, right? First of all, we attack. He definitely has something. I'm not sure what. Play with fire? I don't think they play it. Voltage Surge. Okay, that's the card. They have a lot of treasures, and it goes very well with the whole, you know, Voltage Surge thing. We need white. We need more white. We need triple, so we can play the Emeria core at some point, because we have so much ramp, and with Teleportation Circle and this thing, it will scale very quickly. So we can go up to 6. Enemy is untapped, that's not great. Unfortunately, we cannot pressure him very well, but we will try. Let's play the Stomper. I would love to double land drop in a turn he doesn't expect it, but in reality that is not a good play. It's not worth it, and we don't use the miracle, definitely. Let's go with green. Do we play the Dryad? Enemy cannot sweep right now. I also don't think he will Jewari, and I don't think he will make disappear. And I don't think he will waste one of his mana to burn the Dryad. Yeah, at the end step it's better, but still, it's okay. It's kinda okay, okay? Maybe not perfect. Maybe not perfect. Yeah, maybe that was a bit of a misplay. However, we will pay 3 life because we don't care. I just play it so we can activate the Stompers, because that's a lot of damage and this forces some reaction. Oh, okay, so he has a sweeper for the next turn. I think he has. So what do we do after we get swept? Circle and Apparition. I guess that's it. It might be Windfall, and for this reason we want to refill our hand before he sweeps. Okay, he knows exactly which one we would blink. Fair, that was a good play. Okay, so we at least get some lands, and our draws will be better because we got rid of so many basics. 3 green, 4 white, let's go for green. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's burned down the house. He plays like it. Oh, maybe it's not? Let's see. Invoke Calamity. Into... Okay. That's definitely interesting. Huh. Okay, I did not expect this one. I hope he doesn't have the combo. It's also the token, so we cannot really deal with it in any way. What we can do is spam the board with blockers. And of course let's cycle this one so we get rid of a lot of lands from the deck. Like, we need good draws right now. And let's see if he has the combo. So he wants to sacrifice it. Okay. Enjoy. I'm scared. I think I'm dead. Okay, sure. Not sure why the attack was there, but sure. Okay, good game still. Alright, for this draw, I am excited. Having Dog into Teleportation Circle seems pretty neat. And let's start with this one. I think it's way too optimistic to think that we might cast it as a spell. And we definitely need this 4 lands into 6 lands, so let's play like this. Okay. Let's go for green now. And let's keep drawing cards. And this is very good. Oh, that's a perfect draw. Like, so far it's going pretty good. Let's see what the enemy will do. I guess we don't super care about companion dying. So if he burns us, it's actually good for us. Initiate. They always have initiate somehow. Okay, nice. Great to see. They don't. And I don't really think we attack. I think we win the game by playing those two creatures and blinking them. And he will just explode in a second. It means we need green. We need triple green and only double white. So, no attacks. This is basically our only blocker, so let's respect it. We need to respect the dog. Always lesson to live by. And he decided to play like this. This would suggest Cavalier, because Cavalier has trample, so he doesn't care about 1/1. So I think that's his next play. If I would guess, it's Cavalier. Ha! Gotcha. Because then this makes sense, because it's 2 damage in the face, and here it would be 1 damage in the face. We take it, no reason to block this, like with this something that has trample. Alright, and what do we do? What do we do? This is a very hard choice. So, if we play Teleportation Circle, it's not the worst. And we make the perfect setup for the rest of the game. I think this is good enough. I'm a bit scared that we might die though. Honestly, I feel that we might die. We have the land for the next turn. Which one we cycle? Cycle. Which one we circle? Man, I will never learn. I will just call it cycle. So next turn, if we blink this, we will have 7 mana for the Titan. That's so strong. So it means we don't attack. Okay. It's interesting, but I think this is the good choice. Warden is amazing, but Titan is just completely shutting down Boros. Like, it's way too much stats for them to handle. Even with Raiju, like, they cannot get so much damage on the board. Yeah, and the fact that you can gain 5 life a turn is just such a big deal. So they need to kill us this turn or they lose the game. So the best draw from their side is, I believe, Raiju. So they attack. This hits for 5, 8, 10, and we block one of them. So I think we won the game. I'm pretty sure we won the game. I cannot imagine the more damaging like combo. And he knows about it. He knows exactly what's coming next turn. It's either Warden or Titan. And both of those... And he also can guess it because he knows the decision we made. We could draw a card. If we didn't have Titan, we would draw a card. But we have, so we just wanted to run. Aww, Whale Shark is mad because his small creatures didn't win him the game. Yeah, I know I mean, but come on, it's Boros. They deserve it. We cannot block with the other one. That's 6 damage. That's 6 damage. And that's completely fine. Shall we play the cool creature? Alright, what do we do? Definitely this. Like, we can kill Kumano with this, that's pretty neat. You know what? I will. Like, this is basically helping us with the block. Of course, we cycle the Titan, and I think now we gain life. Gain life, and do we get... I think we get the shield. Okay, I thought I missed something. And I'm giving shield to Titan because every single turn it is alive, we are winning more and more. And if he has like Royal, he can attack with Cavalier, then we block, and then he burns the Titan, and suddenly we actually don't have so much value. He doesn't know about the Warden, so we would win probably anyway. But I think this is the better play, because right now he cannot handle the Titan. And every single attack means he's losing like 2 or 3 creatures. It's just too much. Like, he needs around 6-7 mana, even if he has infinite cards, just to keep up with how much we kill every single turn by blocking. So I don't know why he's in the game. I honestly do not know. Okay, okay. I see, I see. So I guess that was the best punish for putting a shield counter, but it's not good enough anyway. But yeah, in reality I guess we had to go for the second plan with the Warden. So that's a pretty big deal, to be fair. Alright. We definitely attack with this one. Do we attack with everything? I don't think so. I think we just threaten this one because it has vigilance. Warden is strong enough. And we get to draw cards. Double Teleportation Circle? Well, not sure how to feel about it. I guess it's pretty good. Okay. Smart, so he wants to remove everything with Brutal Catars. We need to be careful about double spelling. Okay, finally. And that's probably a good game. But to be fair, he put up the good game. I'll give him that. So how do we do this? We attack with the Warden and Stomper. Can we force the blocks? Like, not really, right? I will actually draw first and see what I get. Everything has first strike, so that's not perfect. Okay, that's actually a good draw. This changes a little bit. Like, I'm pretty sure the game is won since some time. Also, I need more white. I should play a bit more white. Didn't think about it. Yep, and that was it. Boros, marked as always. Like, this kind of blink decks, like, they really work against Boros from what I can tell. Like, you have there just so much stats, Boros cannot keep up.